Boys,
we've done it.
We have hit the big leagues. Not a single fucking person paid for these mics, but I would like to thank Jessica and Brian. We came for the high dues and we stayed for the free booze. I have no idea who Jessica and Brian are.
I was getting ready to ask.
My aunt went to a wedding and it happened to be on my birthday, so she gave me like 12 of these.
Cool.
Just because it's got my birthday on
Jessica
them.
And
like,
Brian,
you know
if you're
what?
out there, you guys are the
November
couple of the
24th
week.
of 2018. If you happen to be watching this, you're probably not. But if you are, I'm going to tell you a little recipe about my famous sweaty balls.
Yes, this is Leon Phelps, and this is a ladies' man. Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
So I know Caleb said this before we actually started recording this episode, but as you can tell, we got some new mics, and we're going to get real fucking annoying about these for a little bit.
Yeah, probably. Got to get used to it.
Yeah.
It's my spittle on it.
Ew.
I'm guessing it was me.
So, in that Facebook post we put out there, we said we had some changes coming. This is one of them. We're trying to resolve our
horrible audio issues.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not terrible.
They weren't terrible, but
it was the number one complaint.
You will no longer have to turn your TV up to 100.
And still sound like we're 5 rooms away.
Hopefully.
You won't have to hear the crickets anymore.
Hopefully.
We'll be good with these.
Now, we're still probably 2 or 3 episodes away from getting it dialed in and working well.
Yeah.
So.
But for those of you that have stayed tuned and stayed with us, and recently our Facebook page and our YouTube page has jumped 10 to 15 people in subscribers, followers, or likes, and we want to thank those people.
I think it's really just because they feel bad for us. But hey, I'll take it.
I don't care what the hell.
They're like, these poor guys.
Yeah.
Sympathy votes, it's still a vote.
We're here no matter what. Also, just a broad statement, because this has been made pretty clear by one of our fathers.
Not mine.
For those of you that don't have Facebook, your dad ain't got Facebook. Do they let them have internet?
No, I don't.
I'm sorry, that was terrible.
No, I mean, that's why I made the joke.
Any hoosers. For those of you that don't have Facebook or,
any kind of
means of social media, we're going to try to be better about letting people know what's going on through our YouTube page at the end and or the beginning of our videos, because lately we've been kind of bad about that. We don't even get a damn outro in, or sometimes we don't even hit an intro.
Yeah.
Typically I don't even realize it until we go to edit, and I'm like, well, so I just start playing the music. Sorry, we didn't get an outro in.
We got a little sidetracked on that one.
Yeah.
That, or we can send a pigeon out if that suits you better.
Whatever works, just let us know.
Should reach you. It's 2023.
Hey, I just noticed on that recording, we always talk about putting a timer up so we know how long we've been.
Boom! 4 minutes and 27 seconds.
Damn, wow. Yeah. So that's what that looks like when you...
Oh, this is exciting.
It is.
Like, this is huge. We've been talking about this since day one.
Yeah, and, you've mentioned it. You actually mentioned it in the last episode with Justin and Nikolai. Why haven't we just bought them?
I think it's because we didn't know where the direction was going.
Yeah.
I mean, our lives are pretty hectic out of here. I mean, I don't have kids. pretty much don't do anything outside of work, and it's hectic. So
I could see that. I just saw your phone go off.
where's mine?
So I'm
Oh,
gonna have to
normally
take
it's
that off
mine.
the table.
Is it 8-ball pool?
No, it's my child. She's wearing some Christmas.
She's got a Snapchat.
Yes, she
Oh,
does.
golly.
Believe it or
God
not.
dang.
She got some new Christmas PJs.
Ooh,
Yes.
rocking them.
Yes.
If she
she's
wasn't a child, I'd say show the camera, but privacy is a thing.
Yes,
It is.
Yes.
She's a cute baby.
Yep. Cute little nuggy. Sorry, but sidetracked
this
from my brother sending me a marketplace post.
Today I was on Marketplace and found a bubblegum machine full of Barbie heads.
Huh.
I showed Caleb. That was pretty neat. You can find anything on Marketplace.
You can.
I mean, I don't know how often you guys get on Marketplace, but I get
check
on
it every day.
Marketplace. Oh, dude, it's like that is literally
That's
like
how you
crack
find
to
good
me.
shit. I mean, I'd rather be checking Marketplace than getting on some fucking TikTok video of some girl I'll never meet.
So,
It's the new Craigslist.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Craigslist is dead. Craig died, is
He
what they
did.
say.
Really,
So now
R.I.P.
he just got
Craig.
his list.
I don't know how to do it.
I think it's like that. I don't know. I always mimic it. But anyway.
Now my my marketplace is full of saved items. Typically what I do is I see something, I'm like, holy shit, that's a fucking steal. I'm like, I ought to save that for whenever I have money in 10 years. Might get lucky and that cocksucker might be up for sale again. You know?
Mine's full of dirt bikes. Dirt bikes.
Depends on what week it is. Mine sometimes will be a four-wheeler, and then sometimes it'll be a side-by-side, and sometimes it'll be a Jeep, typically a truck of some sort, but yeah, it always
I
varies.
got tools in mine.
And-
And I save them too because it's like, ain't no way this guy's going to get 10 grand for a Snap-on toolbox bought in '86. It's like he's going to come down, and he never comes down because people buy into that shit.
That's nuts.
I'll constantly, like, I save something that's either $5,000 or it'll be like 35,000. But I see it, I'm like, dude, that's a fucking bargain. And I'm like, one of these days I'll have 35,000 again. Probably won't happen. But anyways,
Might 18 to 20 years down the road.
Yeah.
I mean,
my daughter will have that much when she turns 18 because the savings account I made her. But you know,
It's
that's
cool.
yeah, that's
It's
good for her.
something
I
to
mean,
celebrate. Like
yeah.
some
Granted,
people don't even have that option. So
Yeah.
good for you. Looking
Granted.
out for the future and her
now I'm
future.
really thinking looking out for the future might be she's going to have a couple grand.
Honestly, that would have been nice too.
well, and
It's like, hey, you're 18. Here's for me, it was like, here's $4,000 to blow on cigarettes. It's like, cool.
see, we did the same thing for our daughter, and in hopes of if she decides to go to college, that'll help pay for it or buy her first car. But if she turns into a piece of shit in 18 years, Daddy's going to have some extra jingle in the jangle laying around.
I like that.
I mean,
I like that. I mean, technically, you're still buying her a car.
Sorry.
I was going to help you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Fuck you guys.
Well,
I feel like I'm the third wheel.
If you feel like it, you're the problem.
Oh, we could really screw with people too.
What's that?
Emails off like that, you can just mute it.
Oh, these are cool.
I like them. All right. So, what do we have for tonight's agenda other than rambling?
Well, originally I was going to talk about Thanksgiving stuff, but I don't know. We might
Well-
we'll still dabble into it. What were we going to say?
Do you guys, I mean, I think we talked about this before, but do you guys like turkey or do you think you just eat it just because it's the.
Are you wearing two different colored flannels?
Yeah, I'm cold.
So, I'm going to molest you here for a second. like we said, it
That's
was going to
green
be
and blue.
Thanksgiving.
I thought that was green and black, but that's green
But
and blue.
We're looking at red and
I was
green.
wearing
It's
too
not
much
Christmas.
black.
Halloween's
And-
over with. It's Christmas, folks.
I was going to say.
I didn't want
that's
them
a-
to think I just showed up late for my funeral somewhere. So,
All right,
and I'm cold.
Before I rudely interrupted you, you were talking about turkey.
Yeah, so do you guys think that you actually enjoy turkey for the taste, or do you just eat it because that's what everybody eats for Thanksgiving?
I really enjoy turkey, but it has to be made correctly.
Fried?
Fried. I don't care
like-
how it's made, as
There
long as
is-
it's not drier than the.
That's where I'm at. Like, if it's dry, you can throw it in with like chicken or soup. But again, we're gonna go back to that. We're gonna go back to that prime rib thing. That
We're going to see how crisp these are on the new.
It's gonna sound like your ass is just right there. I'll be like, God, right through my fucking headphones.
So continue.
Yeah.
Sorry.
yeah, the prime rib.
What was Kip's?
Hey.
What about Kip's prime rib?
Well, I think after hearing that, I think that's probably what I'll do if I ever have a.
I've got good
Shindig.
news for you boys. I got confirmation today. Prime rib is on the menu for Thanksgiving.
That's
again.
awesome.
Yeah.
Kip,
Prime
if
rib.
you don't slide a plate my way, I'm gonna block you from these.
You can bring it to work. You can
Yeah, I don't care. I don't.
send it by pigeon.
Back to the old pigeon thing there. Whatever works.
I'm not associated with that, Dad, so I'd appreciate some prime rib. On.
If you noticed, I didn't say a fucking word while this was going on.
So again, I was like, and we're back.
I hope it picks you up, like just your lips moving on that one. It probably will. These are cool.
God damn. Quit touching shit. Wonder why you're not involved. This is why. I'm just kidding.
You want ants? This is how we get ants.
No, I totally agree. Thanksgiving meals. I mean, turkey. I would agree with you in a sense that turkey's just kind of like a go-to. I mean, whoever. A little fun fact. Little side tangent here. For the longest time, my dad used to call me Turkey because my birthday's right around Thanksgiving.
So would you be upset if we called you Turkey?
Nah,
Don't bother me.
ain't no bugs on me.
What about Turkle? What if I called you Turkle?
Why would you call me that?
Just cause.
Can we call you Giblets?
I don't care.
What about-
I've been called worse things by my daughter, all right?
Oh
I
yeah.
don't even know what she's saying. I know it's worse.
All right. No, the only memory I have of Thanksgiving is like, and most of our viewers are locals, so they probably know. But like, you ever go to Holiday World in the middle of July and it's hot as hell, but they got the Thanksgiving restaurant? Favorite fucking place to go. Favorite place to go. That's the only
Thanksgiving in July.
Thanksgiving. That's the only Thanksgiving dinner I want is from that fucking place.
You heard about good gravy?
Yeah, I seen the cards today. I was like, whoa, it's cool. I'm never gonna ride it. But cool.
Are you not a roller coaster fan?
I like it, but it's not the roller coasters I want to ride on.
Oh.
What is it, like big ladles that you ride in?
I like the cups.
You'll say,
But no,
I haven't
that,
seen
like
the coasters.
it's a family coaster, so and I don't
That's
have
good.
family, so I'm kidding.
You're not Vin
They have
Diesel.
a-
You say you don't have family, yet your family goes to goes to Holiday World every fucking year.
for an entire week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun time. I enjoy it.
Family tradition.
So what's on your boys' agenda, or not agenda, but menus for Thanksgiving? You have any clue?
I know at my grandma's house we're having a meal catered just because my grandma had a little spell here recently, and it's just going to be easier for everybody
Fair.
if
No,
we
for sure.
we make a meal.
Hopefully it's
But
good. Like,
Yeah, I hope so too. We've had food from the person that's doing it before, and it's all been pretty good, so it should be all right. But Danielle and I are having a little get together with her friends for Friendsgiving. I think we're going to have ham and deviled eggs.
I love deviled
Yeah,
eggs.
if you don't have deviled eggs, get the fuck out of there. If you don't chew Big Red, then fuck
They're like
you.
they're like the Skittles of Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah. And then
You just eat one.
probably some mashed potatoes and...
Homemade or?
Well, there was an accusation that the last batch of mashed potatoes we had was not homemade.
It don't. To me, it doesn't
But
matter. I just would like to know.
Oh, yeah, I'm good with potatoes either way.
I can usually tell. So it's like if you come to the Thanksgiving with fake mashed potatoes,
Fake mashed potatoes.
just tell us. You know, it's like
I kind of like the...
There's no shame in it.
because if they're homemade and then it's like, whoa, these are shitty because they're actually fake mashed potatoes.
No, I agree.
I kind of like every now and then you get just like the slightest little chunk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
I
like
kind of
that.
like that.
Yeah.
I like when they pool butter up in it.
Oh, yeah. Funny story at my grandma's. Anytime she makes mashed potatoes, there's just a fucking dollop of butter on the top.
Yeah, that's
And
what
I don't know how many times people forget.
And
They go to stir it, and people are like, grab the wrist, you don't stir the butter.
Do you realize what you've done?
Our pet's heads are falling off! Yeah, and then smashed potatoes, green bean casserole.
Yeah, it's always
I love
classic.
it.
Some people make it wrong.
Yeah.
I make mine different. Like,
How so?
I season it.
Oh, that's. I
We
mean,
might season it.
Well, I've done. You guys ever heard of Julio's?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's
I-
like the.
Yeah,
From
yeah,
you.
that stuff that you...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll either put that in there. Some other times I've put like more Cajun seasonings in it.
See, I
I try
like
to mix it up a little bit because the
Yeah, throw a little
stereo.
bit.
Well,
I
as
like
you
when
guys
people-
know, our Thanksgiving menu is not your normal thing. So.
I'm for it.
Fair enough.
I like when people season stuff because then I have it's a mental thing. But when
You
I'm
actually
eating
care.
it, then I'm like, I get to tell everybody afterward, like, yeah, I didn't even have to salt that. Meanwhile, it's got like a pile of salt on top of it. It's like I didn't add any. You know,
It's literally just blocks of salt on the green bean.
Yeah, I didn't either.
my mom just made chicken noodle
My
soup
feet
for
are
me.
swelling as we speak.
My mom just made chicken noodle soup
that?
for me, and
Chilkin?
I told her today, I'm like, I didn't even have to add salt. And then I'm like, wait, that probably makes it sound like the rest of her foods I have to add salt. I just add salt to everything. So, thank you, seasoners. Pre-seasoners.
I always get shit from Danielle for adding more spice to stuff. She's like, you always have to season my food. I'm like, well, I'm sorry, you don't like it hot like I do. I love hot food. I just hate
See,
the
I'm
after
opposite.
effect.
I love
Opposite.
it.
I like Tabasco sauce just because it adds the flavor without the heat.
It adds.
Sure.
It adds.
Like the perfect heat is enough to make your nose run, but not melt your tongue out of your
Yeah.
head.
See,
You can
I
still
even
taste
like it
what
less
you're
than
eating.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I remember being at people's house and they'll make, something spicy and it's like, you don't want to tell them the food's bad because it's just your taste. But yeah, it's like...
Well,
it's
have
like,
you
hey.
guys ever had that? You go to significant others' Thanksgiving or even like a Christmas dinner with the family, and the food is just dreadful.
Yeah.
It's bland. You're just like, this is the first time I've met Granny, and I don't want to offend her by asking for a little bit of salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with some
Yeah,
S&P.
I
You
know
need to
the-
get a second plate.
I know
I'm
the
stuffed
fear
to
of-
the gills right now, Granny.
You're lucky
I know the
finished
fear of
first one.
I know the fear of asking for salt and pepper because it's you're not trying to diss on them. You're not trying to diss on the meal.
You saying salt and pepper, I rarely ever put salt and pepper on anything.
I put it on everything. Like
Well, I say it's probably already seasoned a little bit, but anyways, sorry.
No, I mean, like, even steak. That's all I use.
Right.
I don't use any I use sea salt, the chunky
Oh, yeah.
salt, and then pepper. Steak comes out great. And then, to me, it's like if somebody wants a sweeter steak, they can add that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a...
No, I just got McCormick's. The cheap.
Bad gesture without anything in the hand, you know?
Yeah.
Go ahead and do it on that.
Good. Size me up a little bit.
Do it on this.
We're going to show this world a thing or two.
It's like real grinded pepper, kind of like that. Like Balloon Shop.
Yeah. Kind of like that.
It's real grinded pepper.
And then, trying to think of what else. Did I say stuffing already?
I don't think you did.
No.
Is stuffing a good
Yeah,
thing?
yeah, everybody.
I mean,
I think a lot of
I just...
Now, do you
Some shit
stuff
here,
the turkey with stuffing? Is that
No.
what that? I don't know where that comes from.
I think some people do. I mean, I don't know.
It's
I-
good as fuck, though.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love
Dressing. They call it dressing or
Yeah.
stuffing.
I love it.
Sweet potatoes.
I like them. They're not bad.
I ate a
Now,
bunch of them.
how,
Just
like,
throughout the year, even.
my uncle, which most of my family does this too, but I just remember my uncle, the first time I had it, he had it and it was just in a big pot. It was all mashed up together, and he put brown sugar across the top and marshmallows.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Is that
Pretty common.
I mean, I assume so, but
Makes it almost like a dessert.
that's how I feel.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's fairly.
You don't feel
healthy.
like a piece of shit for indulging in the pumpkin. Well, when it's a sweet potato, you're like, yeah, I'm eating my vegetables. And then it's kind of the same thing as the no salt thing.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't feel like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
What's your guys' favorite dessert to have on Thanksgiving Day?
Pumpkin pie. I mean, it's just...
I don't know if I can really hit on one. I know if I have pumpkin pie, it's one slice per bowl of Cool Whip. I can tell you that much.
I put it on the plate, and then if you can see the pie, there's not enough Cool Whip.
Does the Little Debbie pumpkin...
I don't know
You know
why it
what I'm
wouldn't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Little Debbie pumpkin...
You said that already.
I don't know what you
That's
call them.
not clarifying shit.
Pumpkin discs.
Isn't it like a...
They're shaped as like a pumpkin.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah, they are. I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
it's because my
Stop
family...
fucking lost.
Really? They're
He
these
said
little Debbie pumpkin things.
I'll show you a picture. You know what? Add it in the video so people know.
Yeah,
I
just
don't even know yet.
You'd know if you type
Google
in...
it, insert the image, we'll get back to it.
Get out of here, Pornhub. I'm not trying to look at you.
We got more important things to look at.
Oh, I accidentally looked it up on Pornhub. Now I get all this. These. No, not pumpkin brownie.
I was like, I know what you're talking about if it's pumpkin brownie, but you literally said
These
Little Debbie
pumpkin delights.
They are delightful.
Never had them.
They are awesome.
They're delightful. You could slap
Yeah.
that on the plate and put some fucking Cool Whip on it,
Yeah.
I
too.
bet you that would put her in the microwave for about 10 seconds.
Oh yeah.
Just a Cool Whip right on it. Yeah. See, it helps when you have all the fucking information, folks.
Not pointing any fingers.
I got to be shot.
I bet you do.
I drank a lot of water on the way over here. No,
What were we talking about?
it's cold as fuck in here.
It's hard out here for a pimp.
My car hurts next time.
Might.
Yeah, because it's going to be a cold son of a gun whenever we do the Christmas episode. We'll be out here in fucking bibs and...
Wearing
I
these
don't
shorts
know
and
how you're
almost
not freezing right now.
ankles are chilly. But I'm just fat enough that
It's
kind of
not-
evens out.
Cody, why don't you share with the viewers what you ate?
Why?
Just I mean, surely at some point in this they're going to hear it.
A roast beef, a chicken, a pizza. We were on a time crunch. I just kind of stole whatever Aaliyah was eating.
I thought you had who had enchiladas?
I did.
Oh, I thought that was you. I was like, damn, those look good.
I made some cracked chicken enchiladas the other day.
Oh, cracked chicken.
Cracked chicken.
What is sex on the beach?
Sand in your ass crack.
No, I know that.
Well,
What is, you know the food, right? Sex on the beach?
that's a drink.
Oh.
I've never heard the food.
Never mind. I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of cracked chicken. I didn't know there was a drink. What's sex on the beach? What's the drink?
It's real sweet
There's
and
a-
fruity.
There's a dessert called Better Than Sex.
I've had that.
That's delightful.
Yeah, that's really good. Never mind. I just
The drink Sex on the Beach is like some sort of a Smirnoff make it? Or is it
There's
Seagram's? Seagram's is the best one.
Daly's makes one too. It's already in a pouch, and you can toss it in the freezer and make a slushy out of it. Pretty solid. My mom used to drink them.
Schnoz is getting a little.
That's how mine is all the time.
Yeah, that's rough. Fuck was it?
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I know what we were talking about. What's the ideal plate? I mean, do you give a shit if your food touches? Do you just want one of those big ass
Absolutely
Chinette plates, or do you want your little dividers? My problem with the dividers is I always I'm like, oh, this is smart because it rations what I get. And then I get a piece of ham that takes up half the fucking plate, and then 2 pieces of turkey.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, well.
I haven't eaten since breakfast, and I'm thinking about that ham right now.
Hey, it's pepperoni pizza night from Domino's.
It is.
Hey.
Tuesdays are always pepperoni pizza night and 80s movie night.
What are you watching tonight?
I cheated a little bit. Last week I watched the Last House on the Left. It's pretty good. Today I'll probably watch Groundhog Day.
Oh,
I've never seen it.
That's good.
I've never watched it all the way through either.
So whenever you say Last House on the Left, you're talking the older one, not the...
No,
Oh.
I cheated. It was
Okay.
the other one.
I just watched that the other day.
It's good.
Like
Have
a
you
week
ever
ago?
seen I Spit on Your Grave?
Which one?
There's the first one. The
I
original.
own all of them except for the
They're
original.
amazing.
Yes.
I love those movies.
You wouldn't enjoy them. But it says on the back of the cover, if you can stomach it, watch it.
They're rough, but at the end you feel very satisfied. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
It's like the Last House on the Left, so just give it a shot.
Actually,
It's
I
brutal.
think I Spit on Your Grave's way worse.
No, yeah, I Spit on
But-
Your Grave's way more brutal.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's not scary. It's just rough.
Mhm.
Thanksgiving, family thing.
Yeah.
Pull it up.
Did you see the new movie Thanksgiving?
Yes.
I want to
I was
watch
going to bring that
Isn't
up,
that
but I don't
Eli
know
Roth?
if you guys had seen the trailer.
I seen it.
I think it's kind of it's a weird
Oh.
thing that they bring that out, but it honestly looks. Really
Isn't it being directed by Eli Roth?
I don't know who the director is. No, I don't know.
I just want to throw something in. If you haven't noticed, we talk about movies in almost every fucking episode.
Yeah,
Anyways,
that is true.
so Five Nights at Freddy's.
So I just got invited to go watch that, and I think I'm going to go watch it. I
You
never
need to.
played
I
it.
want to.
It was great.
Really?
I loved it.
So the people that invited me like to watch this podcast. So there's your okay. We're going.
We're going? Or
Well, we can go. We can
I
go.
cannot.
Yeah.
Why?
When?
When is it? I've already seen the
Well, I'll go with them separately, but we
Oh.
three can go watch it.
I already watched it.
It's on Peacock.
We can go watch it upstairs right
Dude,
now.
I don't even go for the movie. I go for the fucking popcorn.
I can go to work for the popcorn.
Yeah.
All right, who's shit?
Any hooser. Yeah, that Thanksgiving movie looks fucking solid.
It does.
I love the fact
creepy.
that they're bringing in a bunch of slasher and horror films during
Based
the holidays.
around, yeah, based on, what was the last one? Was it Santa Claus? Or they did the Winnie Pooh one, too.
That one was great.
Did you know there was a ton of those movies? Yeah.
Of what? Like the...
Like Winnie the Pooh, there was a... I want to say there was an Eeyore one, but I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure they're all on Peacock.
Really? That's
Yeah, it's just all like Disney movies like that are...
They did
well,
the Grinch.
I can't say
R-rated.
it's Disney, but... whatever it is. Whether it's Disney or not, but...
Yeah, the Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. I really, really enjoyed that one. I want to watch the Grinch one. I don't want to spend $10 to watch it, so I'm waiting to find it somewhere free. But
it might be on Peacock. I don't know.
Poor Cindy Lou.
Oh my god! I was just trying to move my fat ankle. My fucking cankle. God.
You got cankles. I would justify that as a cankle.
Like
I got a certificate in cankle.
cankle awareness.
Not awareness. That's just
You got
being
an
aware that
associate's in
people
it.
have. It's identifying. And that's, you don't
That's
got
not a cankle.
No.
Well, that's good.
You just got a leg. But
congratulations. You don't have cankles.
Makes me feel good about myself.
you ain't got them.
We were gonna do some like little hand turkeys.
Yeah, what happened to that?
Yeah, I didn't get around to it.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
What have you been doing?
We were gonna
Chilling.
do that, and I
Oh,
thought about
schoolwork.
getting.
Huh. Some of us were figuring out our audio issues, Sean.
I helped. I come here and I got the fucking software to download.
You could have cut hand turkeys last night.
You're always saying how you want to help.
He helps
I didn't
pass
see you make
judgment.
hand turkeys. No, I'm just kidding.
He helps pass judgment.
I
Nah,
was
we
saying,
talked about
I
some,
want to help, but gone. You can't get a hold of me.
Yeah. Talked about hand turkeys. We talked about dressing up. Talked about putting the tablecloth on this bad girl, but at the same time, you can't see the nutsack with a tablecloth.
You can tape it to. We could just like embroider it into a
Even
tablecloth.
better. Should have done it now. Thought about getting a Norbit turkey ass right there in the center, but
Wait a minute. All right. Going back to our favorite food on Thanksgiving.
yeah, go ahead.
Baked macaroni and cheese.
My brother, it wasn't baked, but he made a smoked
Smoked
four
is good
cheese
too.
mac and cheese.
That shit is, I think it rivals
God damn.
deviled eggs.
I
That
don't know if you guys noticed, but I have what doctors call a little bit of a weight problem. And this is getting me all gristled up.
Like I said, I haven't eaten since breakfast, and I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, that sounds. If I had a bowl of that,
Those smell good. It's gotta smell nice.
I
Fun
can't smell
fact.
shit. There it
Came
is.
through. When we
pegged her
were
out.
at clipped her off the chip. We were up at Ironworks. They had some sort of a, I can't remember what it was called. It was like a man scent. Like the whole hotel smells just like
dude.
a dude.
Huh.
But they've got
When you say that, I think of Justin Van Choik.
It's
I'm just thinking of his
you mean
singing.
Justin Van Heishausen? I don't remember how he said it. Vish. I don't know. I left that part
I
in
hope he's
there.
laughing. I hope he paused Fortnite to laugh at that.
But Van Scheisshausen, I think is that what he said. I don't know. Anyways, it smells like dude in there, and like the hand soap smells like it. And then they've got body wash in the shower that you can use, which is phenomenal. It's like mounted pumps on the wall. Anyways, not that any of that matters, but kind of what it reminded me of the smell.
Yeah.
Joke's on you guys for having both in my tank before I came over.
Yeah, it's like, whoa.
Well, your sack smells delicious.
That's delightful.
Yeah. Wouldn't want it any other way.
But you were bringing up the whole plate situation. Like, do you care if food touches? And no. I'll put deviled egg and mashed potato and green bean casserole on a piece of ham and eat it like a fucking taco.
Get a little bit of everything.
Yeah, zero fucks. It's going in the same hole it's going to come out.
I'd put a deviled egg on my Cinnamon Toast Crunch if I could. I mean, I don't care about the mixture. Yeah. And Thanksgiving food, especially chicken and noodles.
Is your Cinnamon Toast Crunch raw or is it cooked?
Cooked.
Attaboy.
Soggy as fuck.
That's a slurper.
You'd have to specify.
Yeah, I think all the juices, especially the chicken noodle soup.
Oh my!
The juice from it, seeping over into your fucking mashed potatoes and then into the stuffing. No, whatever. It's salt.
I'm about the best.
What was it? Did you put corn on your mashed potatoes?
I will. That was the best thing that they had at KFC. The famous bowl.
I put the mashed potatoes on the corn.
Actually, are you just being...
Yeah, I do.
No, I'm just being serious here.
They still have them.
Yeah, I've had them a couple times.
Oh, they're fucking phenomenal. You don't even have to get anything, really. You can eat those because they're just protein packed.
But that's just proving that you can put brown gravy on anything and it tastes good. Yeah. Shitty chicken, shitty
gravy on anything.
Yes.
It's just salt. It's liquid brown salt.
I don't care what it is. I'd put it in my fucking shoe and drink it.
Yeah. I'll do a shoey with that.
There was a certain individual that told a story about a certain individual that now works where we do.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That was at a party one time, and he requested a large cup of the brown gravy.
I can't remember who said it, but I know what you're talking about.
I don't know if I've heard this.
I'll tell you in a second.
Okay.
He literally just drank the entire thing of brown gravy. And it sounded delightful, really.
Would that dehydrate you, or would it hydrate you?
Who knows?
There's probably 20,000 calories in that glass of gravy, so
it
doesn't really matter.
Full of salt, so I would say it hydrates.
I'm sure it turns your tongue inside out, but
that sounds good. I would do it.
Oh, dude, I would too.
Especially, I'm hungry as fuck right now. I am so hungry, it's insane.
I'm so here I could ride a horse.
I'm sitting here hearing brown gravy and I'm fucking salivating.
Yeah, my tongue's watering.
Yeah. Brown gravy on top of smoked macaroni.
Is it your tongue that waters or your mouth?
Water. Your mouth waters.
Okay.
Your water waters.
I'm just curious what you got.
Usually it's my tears and then they fall into my mouth.
My tears don't fall. They crash around me.
Oh, that's my Valentine, huh?
Without a doubt. That's a banger.
Guilty to come home. I like Hearts Burst into Fire by them.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Or Forever and Always.
Always a good, or
Forever and Always a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true.
I do want to make this statement to put it in there at one point. So we got a two-parter episode with the last one with Justin and Nikolai. And this one's going to come in, and we aren't going to have mics for the next one. So just be aware.
Yeah.
This episode was shot after that one, but we wanted to do...
Brought to you by...
It's brought to you by Jessica and Brian.
Brought to you by the Woods. Insert Court and Sarah.
Yeah. The
unofficial sponsors of the Gristled UP podcast.
I wish the amount of plugs that I put in the last episode for him, I wish I had made the title local sponsorship.
Question mark.
Yeah. But I messaged him. I know I may have told you. I told Sean earlier today.
I forgot. No.
I messaged him and asked him if he cared if I put any of his pictures in or anything for like the bar and stuff like that. He's like, no, use whatever you want. Use my logo anywhere. And I'm like, well, I figured, but
It's like
Again,
we just
you should have
wanna
inserted
just-
a picture of him in the background the entire episode.
that
He
or
made
he
a-
says
he
that,
made
and then
an
we
appearance.
just bash
Yes.
him. We just bash him. It's
Yeah,
like
you
go to
see
Stony
Tom
Ridge.
Moore.
Don't go there. It's so overrated.
3-hour episode of just talking shit.
him and Sarah did make an appearance at one point.
Well, good
And-
deal.
I did ask. He never specified on that, but at the same time, if you look up the bar, you're gonna find pictures of them. So it's not like. I mean, plus the other thing is like they're the ones behind it, so it's not like
It's public knowledge.
the shoe fits.
I do want to say that we have a lot of viewers that are constantly watching, and it's awesome. But comment if you don't like something, comment it. And
Yeah, that's what got us to here. Which it was. Sorry, I shouldn't have cut you off. I mean, this was always an original plan, but at the. Did you just break the chair?
no, it was my
Oh, okay.
sound like a pop fart. You know what a
Don't
pop
break
fart
that
is?
fucking chair. We only
Yeah,
got one
pop
more,
fart.
and it holds the fucking laptop.
We just bought mics. We can't afford a desk.
No, we got two things that were always recommended to us, which is the mics, and then the other thing we'll just kind of keep. Some people know about it, but we'll keep that a surprise until it
I
shows
just say,
up.
well, you guys need better mics.
No shit.
It's like, well, these are going to have to do.
Why are they color changing? But this was always in the plan to get something like this. It's just we finally broke down and did it because we realized like we've made it this far.
Right. A lot of
People
it
are
was
still
the-
watching.
Yeah, people are still
They're like,
watching.
well,
Yeah, we lost some viewers, but at the same time, it was one of those that we think the hype kind of wore off a little bit.
newness.
But at the same time, we still have a fair amount, and it's consistent. So
We
it's the
appreciate the
same
hell out
people
of it.
watching it, and we really appreciate all of you that continuously watch us. And then the random ones that watch Dwayne's episode that got us to 296 views.
We'll never understand how that works.
Thanks, Dwayne's buddies that don't watch this until he reposts this.
We're just gonna have to pay him like one ass whooping a
Dude,
week, so he
he
just
told
shares
give
all
them
the
a
rest.
discount.
He
on
asked me
Facebook.
whenever
Yeah.
this first started, like we put the first episode out, he's like, do you care if I make you guys a TikTok? And just put little clips of... And now I'm really thinking, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Wayne,
we need
we
to.
secretly love you. If you're watching this,
Yeah.
I do at least.
Yeah, I've always liked him.
Or yeah.
Yeah.
You got your own goddamn shout out, so
All right, well,
We got to hit everybody's little... Somebody's got to hit mine now.
well,
we already did you.
Yeah.
you did win.
I did Cody's, which does he's only done it
No,
one
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
time.
well, I don't need
I've
it
never,
anymore.
I've literally never even noticed you doing it until you said something. I still don't see it.
Yeah, he's like, well, people probably see this all the time. It's like, no, nobody.
Yeah, I didn't even see it whenever I was editing. You're like, you edited it all out. I'm like, yeah, I can go with it. Yeah, sure.
Well, once I got the mop cut off, I really don't need to.
That's fair.
And I
Yeah,
also
thanks.
think, well, I think a lot of that would. That's the first time I had been in front of a camera in a long time, so
Yeah.
it was.
It was weird at
tick.
first.
It was.
It was weird. Like I remember
Mom's
just thinking,
sweaty,
like,
mom spaghetti. Yeah.
now it's like
I'm
I'll just
nervous.
have a whole conversation. I'll talk about child support, baby mamas, everything.
Keeps on forgetting what the whole crowd wrote down.
Another big thing is like, don't be afraid to put topics that you want to see.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, that one's huge. That one would help us so much just
Yeah.
because it's like, whoa, that one's cool as hell.
Yeah.
Feedback is greatly, greatly appreciated.
The one with Nikolai and Justin, we were off on tangents quite a bit, which was very fun, and I enjoyed that. For the most part,
it's on this one. as
yeah,
well.
this
We're
one
kinda
we've
all
been
over.
off a little bit, but I kind of enjoy doing that just because it gets us more natural, like how we normally are.
Sure.
To where everything's a lot more, I don't know, it's just a lot smoother. But yeah, it's hard to come up with stuff to talk about. And like, we could do the thing about news or sports or, whatever. But I think
Hunting.
that's kind of
Food.
why I enjoy this, because we're not real in depth on anything.
Mhm.
Like, we may talk about something here or there
I-
that relates to stuff going on, but
I would really like to just review weird ass food sometimes. Like, just do it
We
like
could do that on.
We-
like a like
we need to do an
canned
actual
oysters.
episode,
What's
and
everybody think? You know?
we need to do an actual episode where we do a food review. Yes,
Yeah,
Sean
like
mentioned
something
that,
weird as
and-
fuck.
We
And
could
I
do
know
that
it
for the
may be
Christmas one.
gross. But
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
What's your favorite? We can talk about our favorite Christmas events and memories, and
then
try shitty food.
Try canned cheeseburgers. I have wanted to try them since they fucking.
Canned
suck.
cheeseburgers.
It's a thing. Look it up on YouTube. I've wanted
You
to
foot the
try.
bill,
them.
bud.
I'll buy them.
Well,
gotta
you buy
order.
whatever, I will eat it.
Are you sure?
Maybe
I'm
not
not
all
saying
of
I'm
it.
gonna like it or it'll stay down, but I'll do it.
Yeah,
Whatever you don't eat, I'll eat.
All right.
I'm not afraid to try it.
Yeah.
Canned cheeseburger.
I don't care.
It's a thing. It's a thing.
It's a thing.
Like do we
One
have to-
company that makes it.
Like, do we have to try it plain, or can it just be? Can we throw a
It's-
little mustard on it?
No, it's got juices with it.
Really?
Yeah, to keep
Come
it.
on.
It's salty because to keep it
Right.
Oh.
in the can.
Has it got bread on it already?
Yeah.
Really? How the
So
fuck
it's
does
really
that work?
soggy, falling apart bread.
YouTube it tonight, and then get back with me because I
I
don't
ain't
want
got that kind of
promises.
time
And
after this.
No, there's absolutely
no
no.
fucking order.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not doing research on this. You just slap it in front of me and I'll try
Like
it.
weird canned shit.
I don't think I want canned shit. but-
Yeah.
Well, you know what I
I'm
mean.
gonna pass on canned shit.
It's like
but, you know.
canned squid,
Hey, try it.
canned gumballs, canned fucking Capri Sun. I didn't.
Gumball machine full of Barbie heads.
I wish I could pull it up. Otherwise, they think I'm lying.
It was kind of terrifying, honestly.
It was a little. It's like
Somebody had
whoa.
a lot of fucking time on their hands.
Yeah,
It's like you go there and it's like, oh, I'm sure they owned a haunted house before, and it's like, no, he's a banker at the local bank.
Come on in, she's in here. I don't think so, Scooter.
Walk in there and there's a bunch of shrunken heads dangling from the
Yeah,
ceiling. And
a bunch of toenails and fucking eyebrow clippings, dead butterflies, pastels. All right, I'm done.
Anywho.
Let's get the fuck off here. I'm ready to go eat.
All right, so this has been the Gristled Up podcast. As always, I'm Cody.
I'm Sir Sean Sullivan.
Yeah, I had the name.
Huh?
I'm Caleb.
You
Thanks
saying
for
no,
watching.
no last name?
What?
Sorry. No last name? We're not supposed to.
I don't know.
Let's,
I'm hit and miss on what I cut out.
Just